First chest of the episode. Oh, welcome back, guys, to Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. Randomized. Glad you guys were able to make it back. It's good to see you. In the last episode, we found the bomb bag at the beginning, which has opened up a lot of stuff for us. We've blown up lots of boulders. And we also found a wallet expansion at the end of last episode, allowing us to hold a lot more rupees, which means no rupee is gonna go left behind. But yeah, it feels great to be playing this version of the game. Looking much cleaner than the pretty subpar emulated version of Ocarina of Time they just put on Nintendo Switch expansion. But this video isn't here to trash talk Nintendo right now. Maybe another video. One detail I like about the 3DS version is all the extra grass they have everywhere. All the nice little flowers and just little strands of grass sticking up. I mean, it makes more sense. I don't know how people used to mow their lawns back before lawnmowers were invented. Oh shoot. Maybe with bombs. Yes, the classic way of mowing your lawn is with giant explosions. There was a lot of casualties in that business. But no, realistically, I think the old school way of mowing your lawn before the lawnmowers were invented was to own cattle, like cows and sheep, and allow them to graze on your land and eat the grass. I'm sure that didn't look the best. It was probably splotchy. They'd probably eat it down to dirt at times and then skip over other areas. But hey, that's all they had, so they did what they could. Alright, first chest of the episode. Let's see what note we're starting off on. Oh no! A bad note. Unless you like bloopies. Maybe you think bloopies are splendid, in which case this isn't the worst note to start off on. I was also hoping Dampé was going to be here, but I guess he's asleep again. It's so hard to meet up with him for his grave digging tour. He has very specific hours. I do feel bad for Dampé though. Why does he always work the graveyard shift? Now that I'm thinking about it, how come the graveyard shift in graveyards is during the nighttime? Can they not bury bodies during the daytime? Is there like some specific reason it has to be like that? Maybe to not let the ghosts escape? Or maybe during the day people came to the graveyard to pay their respects and they didn't want to be distracted by like other bodies being buried? Dude, I don't know. But I do have to feel bad for Dampé. Because of his hours that he sleeps, he is an outcast of society. But hey, we're all gamers, so I think we can all relate to that to at least a certain degree, huh? Is there... Oh shoot. The Shard of Agony is going off. No, literally, this is called the Shard of Agony. If I look at it... Oh, Shard of Agony. My bad, my bad. There's Redeads down here. Can you kill Redeads with bombs? We still haven't found our sword yet, so that's a no-go. I'll give it a shot, though. Let's try bomb shoes first. Here you go. Oh, it just went through his feet. Oh god, it's coming back towards me. Oh wait. Meant to try bombs. Here you go. Oh, that actually came back and hit me. It did a full heart of damage. Okay, I guess bombs don't do anything to Redeads. We do have double damage turned on, so I really don't want to take damage because I'm not trying to get game overs out here. Go ahead and roll into this tree. I am trying to get skulltula tokens because we want to get the skulltula token prizes. I'm just wasting all my bomb shoes right now. I think I'm going to head back across Hyrule Field and hit up Garuda Valley real fast and get the items in the canyon there. And we made it! The real reason I wanted to come here first was because of the awesome music. Every time. You know, if I ran for president, I would pass an executive order forcing every public restroom play the Garuda Valley music at all times. I think it should just be a law in general that all public restrooms have to play music. Because like nobody wants to go into a restroom and hear like other people just like farting and shitting all over the place. Play some bangers so we can just be bopping our head to some good music instead of to some farts, you know? Alright. Our ride just left us. Suicidal chicken. Hope he can swim. Whoa! Look at our tunic, it's going crazy in the wind. Master Diver Link. Okay, circling back around to Lake Hylia. Do we dare stop by and pay our brother Ned a visit at the fishing hole? I feel like since we're here, we have to. I don't love fishing in this game, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's go get some fish fillets. I feel like the lighting in this version of the game was overhauled a lot as well. The colors of the environments are just so beautiful at sunset. Wait, is the fishing hole open during the nighttime? I'm unsure of the hours. I would check online, but I left my iPhone at home. Alright, Ned, are you a 24-hour establishment? Hey, that's what Ned's fishing hole and Planet Fitness have in common. They're both open 24/7. Yes, sir, Ned! I feel like next time we come and visit Ned, we need to bring him some lotion. Every time I see this man, he's just itching himself like crazy, and I kind of feel bad. Hey, Ned, your epidermis is showing. It sure is. Okay, so we gotta catch a fish. It doesn't need to be as large as the fish restraints in the base version. There's a bit more leeway, but we gotta get at least a medium-sized fish. Now, when I practiced this, I realized that the 3DS version of the game made fishing way more difficult. The fish are just way more smarter for whatever reason. The fish got 300 IQs in this game. Sort of. Maybe I'm gonna have some luck. Here, fishy, fishy. You know you want it. Look at my tail bob. Yeah! Reeler in! Yeehaw! Get in here, you little stinker. It's rubbing against the bottom of the ground, creating some dust clouds. Get in here. He's fighting. Come on, just be my pet. Be my pet. I feed all my pets very well. Dang. He was fighting tooth and nail. 5 pounds, is that enough? I hope so. Dude, look at the fish above his door. There's no way he caught that inside the fishing hole. Yo, Ned. Weigh my fish for me, please. Whoa, this fish is huge. Seriously, okay, here's your prize. Sticks. Okay, well, getting sticks is honestly pretty fantastic because we don't have our sword, so now we actually have something to fight with. All right, I'm gonna quit. He told me to come back when I'm older. Bro, are you saying I'm not a good fisherman now? I'm not a fisherman. I'm a fisher boy. I kind of want to talk to Pierre real fast. Will he teach me a Scarecrow song, even if I don't have my ocarina? I do hope we find the ocarina soon, because the ocarina is like one of the most useful items in this game as far as unlocking stuff. Which I know, so surprising. An ocarina is useful in Ocarina of Time? What? Dude, look at the bomb floating. My name is Pierre, the wandering scarecrow. Actually, I wish I could wander to look for soul-moving sounds, but I'm kind of stuck here. Dang, yeah, we don't have an ocarina right now. No Scarecrow song for us right now. But let's circle back around to Garuda Valley again. And also, guys, it's just so good to be back. I love just like how interactive you guys are whenever I do these Ocarina of Time series. And thank you all for the nice comments. I got so many nice comments. Here's a few examples. You guys are so sweet, and I'm glad that we're about to have a lot of fun discussions, and I'm definitely getting my brain worked back into doing these like really epic series. In last episode, we also talked about whether or not it'd be a good idea to make a Zelda movie, and you guys had some great opinions related to that. I think the best idea that I saw from several people was that Studio Ghibli should make an animated Zelda movie because they would make the animation beautiful and would really represent the universe well. Which, while I do agree that I think it would be good if they did an animated Zelda movie, I kind of also want to see Zelda made in a real-life CGI universe because Zelda just has so many iconic looking areas in such a fun universe, and I would like to see them like bring that together. And then I think a lot of us remember that fake Zelda movie trailer that IGN made for April Fools like 10 years ago. I remember when I saw that, I got really excited about the prospect of seeing Zelda on the big screen, running away from gigantic CGI hats. But I think ultimately, the best direction for them to go with the Zelda movie would be to use the art style and animation from the Breath of the Wild games, and use that universe and those characters, and just make higher budget animation with a better script and some more refined voice acting. But I think it's funny because some of you just said no, you wouldn't watch it. A lot of you said, yeah, I would watch it in a heartbeat. And then some people just thought it would be better as a TV show or they should follow the manga. And then there's a lot of people on the fence. I think ultimately we'd have to just see the trailer and decide at that point if it's worth watching or not. But now that a Mario movie is coming out, it makes a Zelda movie way more likely than it ever would have been. So we'll have to see what happens in the future. Alright, we're going for it again. Whenever I come here, I always think of the remake of this area and the Super Smash Bros. Stage on Ultimate. And this area just looks so good in HD. I want an Ocarina of Time HD so bad. They just upscale all these areas. Oh, I know this is fake. Unless this is the real one. Because there's one inside the marketplace as well. This is the real slingshot. Dude, literally, no joke. I was about to go to the market right after this and use my rupees to buy the slingshot. But now we know the slingshot at the market is a straight up faker. How dare the slingshot? Well, at least we know. Dang, the sun's going down already? These day and nighttime cycles are going by so fast. It feels like real life. Does anybody else watching feel like the older you get, the faster each day goes by? Like nowadays it just feels like I wake up and then before I know it the sun's already going down and the day's over. And I only get like half of the things done I need to each day and I'm just like confused as to where the time went. It makes me like scared about like becoming an elder. Like when I'm 50 and 60 years old, does that mean each day is gonna feel like minutes long? I'm gonna wake up and it's already gonna be nighttime? No, it's not gonna be like that. For some reason, all older people always wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. and I don't get it. I guess it kind of makes sense. Most people who are older, they've had kids and then their kids have had kids. And I feel like once you have kids, you just like naturally get into a cycle of waking up super early because of the circumstances. But that's one of the reasons I want to never have kids, is so I can always get a full night's rest. Because I value that more than anything in the world. And if I had a kid, I don't want to have to tell my kid that I like sleep more than I like them. So I just feel like I should avoid that situation altogether. I feel like we should go back to the Deku tree, now that we have the slingshot. The first time I did a Zelda randomizer, the Deku tree was the last dungeon that I completed. This has been a fairly slow start to a randomizer overall, but they're not all going to be quick. Since we're over here, should I stop by and say hi to the bean salesman? He'll sell me something random. Yeah, I think we should do Zora River first before we go back to the Deku tree. We've already been in the Deku tree last episode. I'm not like dying to meet him or anything. He's dying to meet me though, unfortunately. I mean, now that I think about it, if he does meet us, he does die, because he stays alive until we beat Goma. So really, the Deku tree's life is in our hands, which is pretty messed up to think about. Because now that we know that killing Goma kills him, if we go and purposely kill Goma, does that mean his death is on our hands? I'm not sure if I can live with this. How did that kill me? How many hearts did I have? Okay, well we should, yeah. We're back to where we started, but still, that was so surprising. It came out of nowhere. Don't land on top of me. I'm gonna put the slingshot on 1. And I'm gonna put the sticks on Y. Oops. I have all my buttons confusing. All my buttons are so confusing right now. I guess that's what happens when you try to change 3DS controls to an Xbox controller, which is what I'm doing. Go ahead and increase that skulltula count. Whew. Gabora was thankfully cut out of this area. I'm not sure if I could deal with a monologue right now. I mean, sometimes I like monologues, but just like when I'm in the mood. Like, Gabora needs to know his place. If he wants to find an audience that likes monologues, he should sign up for a TED Talk or something. Oh my gosh, but if we're in Hyrule, TED Talks don't exist. Here, you go to the fishing hole, and you listen to the Ned Talks. I would listen to Ned Talks any day. Alright, ice arrows. That's not gonna do anything for us, except keep our beverages cold. Come back here. We got some exploring to do. Alright, Alright, so let's dodge the Octoroks because we don't want to die instantly. Oh, that's not the actual ocarina. I keep on forgetting that in the 3DS version, whenever you pick up songs, they look like you're about to get the ocarina. In the regular Nintendo 64 version of the game, the icon they have for songs is just like a music note. But now, you know this isn't the real ocarina because it's purple. And I've never seen a purple ocarina. The Nocturne of Shadow. Okay, so we have the Prelude of Light and Nocturne of Shadow, which are two of my favorite teleportation songs in the game as far as saving time is concerned. So once we find the ocarina, we're going to be teleporting all over the place. Whenever I'm playing these for fun, I don't shuffle the ocarinas into the bag because I like being able to teleport from the start. But whenever I'm doing Let's Plays of them, I like to make it extra painful and challenging for myself. Okay, you better not run away. You better not run away. This chicken is always a bitch. This chicken's always a bitch. Why are you such a bitch? You made me fall in the water. Oh, he hasn't fallen off yet. Please don't. Oh my gosh, thank you. I hate having to run around the whole entire area when they jump off. Okay, let's go to the top of the river first, because there should be an item we can float over to. Also, I don't think I've talked about this yet, but I've actually never beaten the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time. I have beaten one randomizer of it, so I do know most of it. But I've never played the game to its entirety on the 3DS version, which I kind of feel bad about. But, oh no, that's so sad. Oh my god, he's still here. He saved himself. Stop running, stop running, stop running! Oh my god, he stopped right in time. Thank you. He's actually being nice for once. Whew. These Octorok pellets really gross me out. They're just infinite. I don't know what those things are. And let's float over to this little sliver of land. And now we don't need the chicken anymore. See you later, bub. It just floats away. The chicken paradise. Which is Kane's chicken. Yo, comment question of the day. What is the best fast food chicken place to get chicken tenders? I think for me, I have to choose Kane's chicken. Does anybody have any opposing thoughts or opinions to that? Dude, what's with all the bloopies in this rando? We're finding so many. I mean, yeah, I guess it's money. It adds up. But it also goes away really fast. I'm a master at spending my money in randomizers. And in real life, too. Okay. I think we're done with the river. Now, I'm going to meet you guys back at the Great Deku Tree. Alright, we're circling around to the room on floor 2 that you can't get through unless you have a shield to reflect his nuts back at him. Also, I was made aware that it is currently No Nut November, which totally forgot, and people were mad at me for using my Deku nuts last episode. So I'm wondering, should I not do that? Is that disrespectful towards the holiday? Let me know, should I respect No Nut November during this Let's Play or nah? Who gave that Deku Scrub controls of this door? Did he build this place? Are the Deku Scrubs the contractors? So many questions. Okay, so this is the room where we typically get the slingshot. Or sorry, the fairy slingshot. Because they gotta add fairy in front of all the kid item names. What? Are you joking? We got the Giant's wallet already? That's insane. I mean, the probability of finding a second wallet upgrade in the randomizer is a little bit higher than usual because there is 3 wallet upgrades. So there is one more upgrade we could get that allows us to hold 999 called the Tycoon wallet. And that was added to the randomizer as a special thing. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about that because that means we'll be able to hold all the rupees that we find. So truly, the bill of the No Rupee Left Behind Act has been passed. Some good legislation, very considerate. Whoa! Let's jump back down to the bottom, where we can now progress. We have our sticks ready. Dang it, I keep on pressing the wrong button. Are you kidding? I can't believe I keep doing that. I love the Great Deku Tree, though. I have to say, it's the best first dungeon out of any Zelda game. Just the way that it starts, the fact that it has so many levels, like it's tall, it's a unique environment. It has a fun boss that's pretty scary. It's just like a really cool vibe. Some pretty good puzzles that aren't too difficult, but are good at teaching you how to play the game. I don't know, I think overall they did a really good job with it. All right, let's irritate his eyeball. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'll come back with some eye drops from Eyeball Frog. Everybody loves Eyeball Frog. Press the button in with our face. I love how Link just smashes his face against the ground. You know, just using his resources. Why use your hand if you could use your face? That's the logic that I always bring in bed. Alright, gonna crouch under that big spiky feller. Hey, what's up, dude? You know, nothing much. Kinda hungry. Hungry for some bombs? I've never eaten a bomb before. What's that? Oh my god! Oh. Ooh, that was pretty dark. He just like fell to his death. Oh, I love how the blocks also push faster in the randomizer. You know, now that I think about it, I haven't even played the 3DS version of this enough to know what quality of life improvements are added by the randomizer developers and what were added by the actual developers who made this game on the 3DS. I guess I could watch a YouTube video like describing the changes between the N64 and 3DS versions of the game. I'm also curious about you viewers. Your very first time playing OOT, did you play on N64 or the 3DS? It didn't even have a chance to turn around. Poor lad. Oh. Oh, wait, we need the... Wait, do we need it? Do we need the boomerang to get the skulltula back here? Or is it just bombs? I think it might be just bombs. You know, I'm not afraid to waste my Deku sticks. I have 20. We just got the upgrade. Alright. Blow her up. Big bang. Bang bang into the room. You know I gotta bang bang all over you. We do need the boomerang to get that. Wow. Wasting my resources for no reason. Let's just get through here. We're not gonna deal with the larva. Let them fall for the ceiling. See if I care. And let's squeeze on through this tight little hole to see what's on the other side. Oh. All right, we've made a full circle. I wonder how many times I've beaten the Great Deku Tree in my lifetime. If I had to guess, I would say I've beaten this dungeon at least 200 times in my life. I've spent more of my time in the Great Deku Tree during my adult life than I have in church. I think that says a lot about me as a person. Woo! Also, speaking of church, if you want to tithe towards the Church of the Quad Sun, I did make a Patreon that you can donate to down in the description. Very appreciated if you do. All right, 23 is number 1, baby. Doing it for Michael Jordan. Patooey. Ow, you can't just hit my back like that. Let me kill your twins in peace. Oh, these are triplets, now that I think about it. Dude, I feel so bad for any woman who has ever had to push triplets out of herself. Rest in peace. And we've made it. I wonder if I can one cycle this with the Deku sticks. I'm gonna try. Here, Gomer, Gomer, Gomer. With the division sign in her eye. All right, let's take your whole entire life and divide it by a Deku stick. Ooh, yikes. She's a screechy girl. Wait, one more time. Oh, I missed the jump attack. That probably would have killed it. Ugh. All right, that's right. You go to the ceiling. I'm gonna shoot your butt. I'm gonna shoot your butt and your eye. Just wait for him to go into full-on giving birth mode. Not an appropriate time to give birth, ma'am. There's children watching. Ew. Look at her sphincter. It's like a giant tube. That's right. You better disintegrate. Ugh. What did she drop? Oh, it's a compass. Now we can find our way around the Great Deku Tree. And that's it. We're also gonna get a randomized reward for beating the dungeon. And we're starting off with the Spirit Medallion. Whoa! Last medallion in the game. Getting that first, cool. Does anything happen now that we got that? Like, are we able to go and get the light arrows from the Temple of Time? Or does that require the Shadow Medallion as well? Alright, I'm gonna finish off this episode by going into the Lost Woods and buying something from the Deku Scrub that I completely overlooked in the first episode. The reason that happened is because in the base non-Scrubsanity version, the only Deku Scrub that gives you an item is the front one, and so like that's all I was thinking of. But since we have Scrubsanity on, they both give us rewards, so I need to go back and get that second reward. Oh, also I see a Gossip Stone, and I want to add that lots of people said they don't want me to read Gossip Stone hints because it like might ruin the randomizer. Also, some people brought up that it might be fun for me to read the hints because they actually give you little riddles to solve. So it might be fun for little like spurts of commentary. I don't know, I won't do it for the next couple of episodes, but I feel like it might add to some interesting commentary. Oh, and here's another one right here. We'll pass them up for now. Hey, bucko. How you doing back here? You lonely? Well, it's okay. You can sign up for my lonely fans. Oh, and the Deku Scrub is still saying Bok. Thank you guys for all of your Bok comments. But also, some people said that it's pronounced bokeh, which I can see it's a B-O-K, so bokeh. Instead of okay, it's bokeh. Man, I love all the extra particle effects and stuff. The Lost Woods, every area looks so much more beautiful with all the grass and stuff sticking up. The ground doesn't feel as naked. And I don't want my overworld to be too slutty. Here, might as well do this while we're here too. God, there's a bit more in the Lost Woods than I thought. Triple hundos. No mess ups. Dude, Deku Scrub's haircut kind of looks like mine right now. Kind of swishy and all over the place. Oh, nice. He's giving us some wind. Farore's wind. Okay, bet. That might be kind of helpful in dungeons when getting around. We might save some time with that. We can't use it until we get a magic meter. But that's okay. Alright, now we're gonna go for that last Deku Scrub. After our small little detours. Ow! Sorry, Link. How come these grottos are like reappearing as I enter these areas? Like, look at this. We're gonna walk in, and then it like regrows. These things are like closing and opening on the spot. All right, finishing another episode with the Deku Scrub. Here we go! Song of Time! Hey, Song of Time time. Nice, that'll be fantastic to use once we get the ocarina. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and caress that like button for me. Give it a couple clicks, or just one click, that's all that's needed. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day.
And she said, baby, would you like to go get some coffee? Cause I need a little bit of caffeine for a start my day again. And I said, sure thing, but it's something you should know about me. The way I like my coffee is how I like my women too.